Hello. So this is my safety video. Um, and reflecting on one of the questions for the safety video, in regards to my BSW foundation. I really didn't have too many safety issues when I did my BSW internship. I encountered one problem with a parent. I worked for Community Action, which is an agency in Battle Creek, Michigan, where I used to live, and I was an intake specialist, and I helped people get their electric cut on or try to find services to get it cut back on, electric, gas, water services. So there was a mom or a client. She was upset because she brought in, I think it was like an ID, and it wasn't visible, like the address or something of that extent. And she got upset with me because I couldn't pass it through because it wasn't visible. So she got in my face and was yelling and screaming and hollering. And I just, remained calm and just told her to calm down. And she was able to calm down. And we kind of resolved the issue and everything worked out. Um, I also remember this wasn't in my BSW foundation, but while I was going through my internship, I remember a situation with a client, and I was doing direct care, and she was upset with me. I was driving the van. I had 7 other girls in the van, and she got upset with me because she wanted to see her dad, but she was diabetic, and I needed to go take her back to the home so that we could get her insulin. So she screamed, hollered, called me F and B's, and every bad word you can think of. She called me that. And as I was driving, she was yelling, screaming, saying all this stuff, and I'm driving, and she opens the door as I'm driving, so I had to kind of pull over on the other side where her door was, calm her down, and just really try to calm her down and just really detach from the situation. And I continued to remain calm, and she calmed down when we got back to the home. So those were some kind of safety concerns that I've had in the past and was able to kind of work around them. Right now at my field placement, as I stated before, it's a community-based agency that works with Head Start children and their parents. And so there kind of was a safety issue. I wasn't there, but in the room, but a parent that was in the program was very upset and screaming and cursing and yelling at the toy instructor, and the teacher that was in the classroom came down and told me about it and told us that we're in the other office, and they were like, okay, you're a social worker, you can go and talk to her. And I'm like, okay, I'll go talk to her. So by the time that I got down there, she had already calmed down. So I just kind of sat in the room and kind of observed her, and just tried to get a feel for the situation. And after about 5 or 10 minutes, just asked her, was she okay? And she said yes. And then um, they had a lady come in that prepares the meals for this prep group, and she usually comes in and like reads the scripture and tries to give the people in the class some motivation. And as the lady was encouraging the people in the class, the girl that had the outburst, she kind of started crying and was kind of going through it. So after, I kind of asked her if she wanted to talk, and she didn't, which is understandable. I've only been there a month, so she really doesn't know me. So that was a kind of a safety concern in a sense. But other safety concerns that may arise are, mental health issues, because this client has open CPS, got her child taken away, so things like that. And it's come about that she's a hoarder and got a lot of different things going on within her life. A lot of the parents in this program um, have, job issues and things like that. So just dealing with those types of things and those types of concerns, and going into their homes, just understanding who lives with them and things of that nature could be concerns that I may have to deal with, safety concerns, when I enter into their home. Thank you.